Hi, are you not making enough sales and wondering why? You know you got a great product. You know you offer a good service. You might even have a good business, but for some reason you're just not making the sales you want. Then you start questioning yourself and saying, maybe I'm just no good at sales. Maybe I'm just not a salesperson. Or maybe I don't even have sales skills. Well, if that's what you're thinking, I'm here to tell you something today. You are completely wrong. Because you've been using sales skills your entire life and you just didn't know they were called sales skills. And by the end of this video, I'm going to prove it to you. Hi, I'm Troy Ratliff. I'm a professional sales, life and business coach. And my channel is about one thing, helping you unlock your true potential. Here we explore the psychology, strategies and skills that can improve your performance, help you make better decisions and get the results you want. So let me ask you, if I was to say, who do you think is the best salesperson you know? You might think of someone well known. Maybe it's even someone who's built a multi-million-dollar business or someone in your sales office. But what if I told you that I think you're wrong? And the best salespeople in the world are actually children. Now, hang on a minute. Before you think I completely lost my mind, just stay with me for a second and let me explain. I'm going to use myself as an example. I've got a gorgeous 5.5-year-old daughter. Now, one of my favorite videos of her was taken when she was around 18 months old. Here she is, she's walking around the house, holding a toy telephone in her hand, and she was changing her voice and yelling at the phone and moving her hands. She can't even speak English yet, so her English didn't make any sense at all. She's changing her facial expression and doing everything very similar to what she had seen me doing while I was talking on the phone to a client. Now, nobody taught her this. I didn't say, honey, come here one day, take a seat, I'm going to show you how to make a sale. Of course not. She was simply copying what she had seen me doing. Now, if you're a parent, you probably experience your children mimicking you in some way. Probably not so much in the sales area, but you know what I'm talking about. But how many of you have had your child approach you wanting something and where you've said no? Now let's think about that, right? Your child wants something and we say no. Do they just accept it and walk away? Of course not. Wouldn't it be great if they did, right? But what happens, they keep coming back to you and they'll try a different approach. My daughter does something like, Daddy, can we go shopping? I'll say, no. And she'll say, but why not, Daddy? And I'll say, because we're not going shopping. She'll say, okay, but what if I be a good girl and can you buy me a toy? And I'll say, no. And then she'll come over, she'll give me a hug, she'll give me a little kiss, and she'll put that cheeky smile on. And she'll come back again and she'll say, but Daddy, what about if I really promised to be a good girl? Can you go and buy me a toy? Sometimes I still say no, but other times she'll go, okay. She'll wait till I'm in a different mood or even a different frame of mind with a different time. She'll do something and she tries again. And before you know it, I'm reconsidering. And guess what? She gets what she wants. Now let's take a step back and let's look at what's actually happening here. She's communicating with me. She's watching my reaction. She's changing her approach and she's learning what works and what doesn't. And isn't that what exactly a good salesperson should be doing? Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, Troy, that makes a bit of sense, but I don't have sales skills. Okay, well, let me try to prove that you do in another way. Because some of you might have already made the best sale in your whole life and you didn't even know it. So before the confusion sets in, which I'm sure you've got some questions, let me explain. Have you ever been married? Been in a great relationship? Maybe in one right now. Think about that. What is it? 6-7 billion people in the world? And that person chose you. Now, how did that happen? Well, first you met the person, you communicated with them, right? You built rapport, you built trust, you created commonality between the two of you. You listened to what the person said, you understood what was important to them, even what they wanted to hear from you. And eventually, that person chose you. Now, I'm not saying you sold yourself to your partner, of course not. But aren't the skills that I just identified help them choose you in the relationship? Well, that's exactly what sales skills are. Now, what is the point of what I'm saying here? The point is that you've been using sales skills most of your life in one way or another. You just didn't know they were sales skills. And when you really think about that, sales, guys, it's not new. Sales has been around throughout human history.
Now, you telling me that's not worth 20 shekels? No. Look at it. Feel the quality. That's not in your goat.
All right, I'll give you 19 then.
No. Come on, do it properly.
What?
Haggle properly. This isn't worth 19.
You just said it was worth 20.
Oh, dear. Come on, haggle.
People have always exchanged value in one way or another. And you know why? Because someone's always had something someone else wanted or could do something that someone else couldn't. And really, isn't that still what happens today? Whether it's a product or a service, the principle is exactly the same. But here's another important point I want you to think about. Just because you've got sales skills doesn't actually mean you're going to be a good salesperson. I can drive a car, but I'm certainly not a Formula One driver. So what's the difference? We've both got basic ability to drive, but a Formula One driver has developed those skills and learned what it takes to take them to a different level. And in sales, it's no different. And that's really what I want you to understand from today's show. You've already got something to build on. You've already got sales skills. So instead of telling yourself, I'm not a salesperson, or I don't have sales skills so I can't be successful, how about we ask ourselves a different question? How good could you become at sales if you really wanted to? And what do you need to do to become better? Now, at the beginning of the show, I told you something, right? I told you I was going to prove to you that you already have sales skills. Do you believe me now? Have I proven my point? Because there's one thing I want you to take away from today's show. Stop telling yourself that you are not a salesperson and start asking yourself, how good could you become? So I'd love to hear what you think. Did I prove it? Let me know in the comments below. And guys, as always, if you ever want to reach out to me personally, you can visit my website and then message me directly on WhatsApp anytime. I'd love to hear from you. Now I'm going to continue doing shows on a weekly basis. So if there's anything particular that you want me to cover, let me know in the comments as well. So if you found value in today's video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out some of the other episodes on the screen right now. And now always remember, unlocking your true potential isn't the problem. Understanding how to unlock it is. Okay guys, look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.